Some call the crossing of the Mediterranean the journey of death. Still, thousands and thousands are willing to take their chance.
And the down, you will be sinking.
He tells me there was chaos. People were shouting. The boat capsized and people fell into the water. He doesn't know what happened next. He was thinking of himself. He was rescued by the Libyan Coast Guard. But often dead bodies are forgotten at sea and they float back to Libya. Hassan Omar says he's never seen anything like it. He's the driver of Misrata's only refrigerated ambulance. He has transported dead fighters and seen all sorts of wounds.
It's horrifying. There is a terrible smell. The bodies were in the water for 20 or 30 days. Some were eaten by the fish. Some bloated or dissolved by the salt. Others are found floating and fishermen bring them back.
The corpses are taken to the morgue in Misrata's hospital. It's in poor condition. Look at how they keep the fridge closed. It's not cold enough. The smell of rotting bodies is overwhelming. The bodies were found randomly on beaches. Nobody knows for how long they've been floating in the sea before they were washed ashore. Some are so disfigured it seems they've been in the water for a while. There's even the body of a child, and by the looks of it, he was between 3 and 4 years old. They were found on the beach in January, and since, they've been lying here slowly decomposing. Nobody knows their names or where they come from. Somewhere, their families are wondering what happened to them.
It's very painful to see these dead bodies. No one asks for them. We don't have means to take a DNA sample. The fridge just preserves the bodies, it does not freeze them. We say that death is an eternal test, not in this case. They stay here for months, sometimes 6 or 7. They suffer in death as well. It is really painful.
They are given a number. Only the location where they were found is registered. But it can take a long while to bury them. There's little money, and in a country at war, dead migrants are not a priority. The unknown bodies will eventually end up in this cemetery, tucked away between the sand dunes. It was once used for members of Gaddafi's security forces who died during the uprising back in 2011. 37 migrants were finally buried here recently. Those at the morgue will join them one day. The story of these bodies will go unnoticed by the thousands of migrants waiting in Libya to cross the Mediterranean. Any one of them runs the very real risk of ending his journey here in Misrata's nameless cemetery. Hoda Abdel-Hamid, Al Jazeera, Misrata.